The White Shoe Slang. That's an interesting name. Let's get the fuck out of here. Oh my god. What's gonna happen?
Hey lady, get out of the road!
And look at this creepy ass dude. She looked right at him. She might have been trying to slow. One thing I've noticed about a lot of these victims is that they
Good
all...
morning, gentlemen, and what a grand morning it is too. We have just cause for celebration. Galloway and Phelps are sending another fiend to San Quentin. A nice showy trial, and he'll be strapped down with gas seeping into his tiny reptile brain. Now, to fresh business. Galloway and Phelps, the task is at hand. The address is on the hill, north downtown off Fremont Avenue.
Okay. Yeah, what I was gonna say is the
Skipper, is the new letter genuine?
the victims all seem to have like
partners
or issues with their partners,
Pinker will let us know.
and I think that they were all had problems with alcohol too. Those are like the only two connections I could think of between the two, aside from them all being women. You know, they're all women who had problems with their partners and seem to drink a lot.
Greetings from sunny California. Stop.
God, it always takes a sweet fucking time to get here.
Fine morning indeed. We keep locking them up, but the bodies keep piling up.
Californians love a fad, Phelps. As long as the bricks hold up at San Quentin, there'll always be
I was
trouble.
born in California. Spent some of my childhood out there.
First the letter, and now another body. Come on, you can't keep on telling me there's not a killer still out there.
No, Phelps, all these arrests and the racket are giving you a reputation. You don't want them turning into unsolved.
Getting a vicious killer off the streets is more important than my reputation.
Really?
And besides, landing a big fat
would say
marlin
so,
is
yeah.
more impressive than an ocean full of minnows.
The minnows make it the man, Phelps. You can't always hit home runs. Sometimes you just gotta make first base.
Well, some people aren't happy enough with just that. Like, this dude's pretty fucking serious. Dude, woman, whatever.
Watch where you're driving, you maniac!
Yeah, whatever.
That guy there will lead us up.
Okay, so I guess we just follow him.
I'm steeling myself for what I'm about to see.
That'll just be another dead body, partner. You're used to seeing them. You're the gig when you work in homicide, Phelps.
Yeah, I guess when you're in homicide, you're probably gonna see a lot of dead bodies. I don't know if I could ever get used to that though. Like, I don't know. Like, this is a video game, but in real life, I guess it just depends on what kind of person you are.
Detectives,
Phelps and Galloway, homicide.
scene is secure. The rest of the patrolmen are going door to door, canvassing for witnesses.
Thanks. Keep me
Okay.
informed.
Will do, Detective.
This looks awfully familiar.
I think that's the impression the boys from the Examiner took with them as well.
There's nothing original under the sun. Why should murder be any different?
What do we have so far?
Not much trace evidence to speak of. Storm blew in around 10 last night, and the rain washed most of it away.
And the body?
Looks like
Ooh,
she was
that is
tipped out of an
unfortunate.
automobile from the tire tracks
storm
with
fucked
superficial
it up.
injuries. Strangled with a length of rope. And for my money, it's triple grade again.
Time of death.
From her temperature, maybe 2 a.m., but it was cold last night.
Usual head injuries.
Blunt force trauma.
Oh, she's not
Knock
naked.
him over the head, then strangle and mutilate.
That's
No
interesting.
message with this one.
At least she was left clothed.
I doubt very much he was concerned with her dignity.
Green silk dress is very distinctive. Any sign of her other shoe?
No. And no handbag or other personal effects.
Ah, fuck. Alright, let's take a look at her. That's interesting, she has clothes this time.
There appears to be a dry cleaning label. Superior Laundry Services, F1363.
Okay, let's see, anything here? Nope. Is her ring missing? No, no rings missing this time. Considering she has clothes and there's no rings missing. It's a big difference to the last two. Okay. Here's money.
It would take a smarter man than me to connect that.
I was thinking maybe that was like from their purse or something. A car. Some car tracks.
Our driver and our killer are most likely one and the same.
Most probably. Oh, footprints. I was like, what is over here?
No drag marks. Killer was moving around, surveying the scene.
Let me look around a bit more, try and see if there's anything else. Who is this? Oh, are these the other two detectives? Like the other two assholes? Oh no, that's a chick. I thought it was at first and I was like, oh, it might be a detective. Who is this?
Detectives. I've been working the houses across the street and up the block. This lady thinks she has something for us.
Oh, okay. So this is...
Detective
Just a
Phelps,
resident.
LAPD.
I'm Mrs. Barton, Catherine Barton. I live just across the way.
Did you see anyone around here last night?
Not last night, but yesterday, early evening, I saw that awful hobo.
Hobo. Okay.
Do you have a description?
Tall,
think she's
gaunt,
lying.
horribly disfigured. I think he may have had an accident in the war. He's a very scary, angry man.
Any idea where we might find him?
Disfigured man.
One of the hobo camps around here. He's some kind of hobo leader. They all follow him around.
Thank you, ma'am. You've been a big help.
Of course. Anything I can do to help. I'd hate to think that something so ghastly could happen right here and nothing be done about it.
Well, thank you. That's some information. Let's go ahead and make a call.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on Superior Laundry Services.
Just a moment. Superior Laundry Services, 1260 West 1st Street.
Can you track down reports of hobo camps in the vicinity of Signal Hill?
Okay, cool. I can also ask about
Just a moment, Detective. There's a large camp under the bridge on Grand between Temple and Sunset.
Okay, that's pretty useful.
Thank you.
I'm actually glad I went up there before. Did all of that. I was thinking that might be a clue to something. Okay. I'm gonna head to this. Yeah, out here first. See, maybe I can get some more leads or something.
Great. How are we gonna look getting around in this thing, Cole? You've got to be kidding. We're driving this?
Chevrolet Coroner's van. Yes, we are. Now shut your ass up and get used to it.
Officer needs help, 103 AD.
Alright. Yeah, this is
No
just
message.
Excuse me?
There was no message.
Where?
On the Vic. The last bodies had something written on it. This one didn't.
I'm failing to follow you.
Can't be the same guy is what I'm saying, right? Before you start trying to link this to Maldonado and all the others.
There are more factors to consider than the messages, Rusty.
Yeah.
This doesn't fit your pattern, Cole. End of conversation. Understand?
I mean, if you say so, my guy, but... Just because it didn't have one message on it doesn't mean it's not the same dude. It very well could be, but, you know, can't rule that out just yet. Anyways, I'll see you guys when I get there. Here we go. Superior Laundry. It's almost 6 p.m.
At least the rain stopped. We can change back into those white bucks now.
Oh wait, I actually just now remembered the outfits. I got one more outfit. Let's see what it was. Isn't it? I think, is this it? I actually don't know which one was new, but I only had 6 before, and then I said I got enough. Yeah, I don't know which one is the new one.
Steve, Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. We're investigating a case, and one of your laundry labels came up. F1363.
If you give me a minute, I'll go find a register and you can take a look.
Okay. Is he about to run? Oh,
You
no,
take a look for yourself. I've got clothes that need pressing.
Okay. Thank you for making
You
it
wrote
easy.
the number down on that dress. Is it there?
Let's see. So is it? What was it? It was 363. Okay. 363. Here we go. 43 Emerald Street.
Mrs. T. Tarleton, 43 Emerald Street, Westlake.
Okay. Let's actually go ahead and head to her place. I'll go to the hobo camp afterwards. Okay, I'm not too concerned with the hobo camp. I do want to look into it, but I want to more follow the direct leads right now.
I've got a feeling we're about to meet another wife killer.
You've always got that feeling, Rusty.
Yeah, and it's usually correct.
Please, please, for once, can you not let your assumptions color your detective work?
Just you wait. Nordic types show a particular disposition for this stuff.
Okay, if you say so, dude. Oh, it's right over here. I didn't realize how close I was.
Hello?
The way it just opened.
Yes?
Detectives Phelps and Galloway. Is your wife home, sir?
My wife went out last night and she hasn't come home.
Can you describe your wife and what she was wearing?
We were out at a friend's place, Bobby Ross's, for a party. She was kind of dolled up. She had her green silk dress, open-toed white shoes.
Okay, that fits.
Those are her favorite shoes.
Can we come in, Mr. Tarleton? I'm afraid we have some rather bad news. Do you have someone who can look after your children, Mr. Tarleton?
I've been trying to arrange a sitter. Look, tell me what's happened.
I'm afraid your wife was murdered last night. Her body was found this morning. We're very sorry for your loss.
Yeah, sorry, bro.
I know this is a difficult time, Mr. Tarleton, but we are going to need you to answer some questions. First, we're going to take a look around.
What for? You don't think that...
Procedure.
Yeah, we need to do this, bro.
Proceed to your girls.
They look like twins.
Stay here till Daddy's finished talking to these men.
Where's Mommy?
Everything's gonna be all right, sweetheart.
We would like Mommy to come home now, Daddy.
What's the
Yeah,
problem,
I
Tarleton? Let him search. You got nothing to hide.
Operator, give me R&I.
Want to hear something
Putting
funny,
you through
Tarleton?
now.
Some bums think filling out a missing persons report
Phelps,
actually rules
1247.
Damn, that was harsh to tell him, but...
Can you run an address for
probably
a
true.
Bobby Ross? Then send some uniforms over.
Would you like him picked up?
No. Suspect says he was with Ross last night. We need to confirm the alibi.
I'll get a prowl car dispatched.
Okay, cool.
Thanks
Just
for your
send
help.
someone over there. Okay, let's have a look around here.
We could check if she was a regular.
I wonder why the picture was turned down.
Probably having problems. Like I said, it's the main thing I see connecting these is that all of them, women, problems with their partners, who also might have problems. She looked like she might have been drunk in the cutscene. Okay. It's probably nothing.
I don't think so.
Yeah. I thought it was the book, actually. I didn't realize it was that. Nothing.
It doesn't appear to be connected.
Sorry, if you hear a dog barking, it's my brother's dog. Going crazy. Yeah, there's a boat. It's just the Baron's thing again.
Baron's bar again.
Yeah.
Someone must be real sweet on this dive.
She is going crazy in the background. Sorry about that, guys. She's an excitable dog.
If you'd excuse me, ladies.
You've got a mean face.
Yeah, I know.
I don't think this is going to help us.
Let's see, food for the... It's hard to read from here, but apparently it's not important.
So she went out without her handbag?
Lipstick.
At least she was spared that particular indignity.
Yeah, normally they write on them with lipstick. Let's see her ID.
She'd have to be in quite a state to
Teresa.
leave this behind.
What size shoes is this? God damn it. There we go. I had
Let's
to
see
like...
if Pinker can match the impression of the crime scene.
Okay, muddy boots. Let's go have a look around outside. Yeah, that's probably nothing. Looks like just some fishing stuff.
No good to me.
But, let's look at it.
Not sure this means much.
Okay. That doghouse right there. Let's see. I was thinking it'd be something with the boat, but I guess not. Alright.
For the record, Mr. Tarleton, what is your wife's name?
Teresa.
Okay.
Do you have any idea why anyone would want to hurt your wife?
No. Everyone loved Teresa. She was so full of life. It can't be anyone who knew her.
Let's see. I think he's telling the truth here.
So you don't know anyone
that was
who
wrong.
would want her dead?
No, I don't.
I'm surprised.
You said you went to a party at Bobby Ross's place?
That's right, Bobby had a bunch of people over. We were having a good time. She said she was bored and decided to leave.
I feel like he's lying on that.
You let your drunk wife leave the party and go off on her own?
Look, I was angry. I was having a good time. She has to go and ruin it. We always have to
With
do what
what?
she wants to do. Last night she wanted to go dancing.
Any idea where?
Where she always goes. Bar down on North Beaudry Avenue. Baron's Bar.
Okay,
She goes there, drinks too much.
So
gets
they're having fun
maudlin,
at a
calls
party.
me. I go and bring her home.
She ruined it somehow for him, and then she left and went to a bar, and then he got called.
Mr. Tarleton, was Teresa happy at home?
Yeah, I think she was.
Spill it, Tarleton.
I don't
I
have
like the
any
look
proof,
of you
but-
for this, so you better give us something.
We're at the party. She has a few and says she wants to go out dancing. We only have the sitter until 9. I get mad. I tell her to go ahead, but I'm staying. She storms out. Look, I'm doing well at cards. I hardly ever do well. I married her because she was so much fun, but now she drives me fucking crazy.
Not making a good case for yourself. But
What
at
time
least
did she leave the
I
party?
doubt you're being dishonest.
About 8:30, maybe a little earlier.
Okay.
When was the last time you saw your wife?
Around 8:30. The card game at Bobby's was wrapping up. Played out my hand and drove home here. Paid the sitter and went to bed.
I feel like he's probably telling the truth.
Why did you only report your wife missing this
No,
morning?
that was wrong.
I thought she would have called off last night from the bar.
Thanks for answering our questions, Mr. Tarleton. You'll need to go downtown to identify your wife's body.
I should have taken her dancing.
In my experience, Mac, you give in to broads, you'll be giving in to them your entire life.
Damn, okay, well, I fucked that up. Yeah, damn, it's such a long movie.
I'll be out of your way momentarily, ladies.
Alright, well, where do I want to go next? I'll go to the bar. I know I said I'd do the hobo camp next, but
Appreciate your time, sir.
the bar is
This
always...
guy's story?
Kind of rings true.
Here we go, at the bar.
Gents, drink?
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD.
I'm Benny Clough. This about Teresa Tarleton?
Yes, it is.
I heard about it on the radio. They're saying it was that Black Dahlia freak again? God
It could be. We're not sure.
I rang that husband of hers. The babysitter said he was out.
If you don't mind, we have a few questions. What time did Teresa leave?
Around 10:30, I think.
Okay.
On foot? In a car? By bus? How was it?
She called for a cab.
Did you get the number?
Sure I did. I like Teresa. The only time she has a drink is when things aren't going so good at home. I was worried about her.
Just like all the other victims.
Recommend the special?
Put out an APB on the cab.
Nice.
3591. Should be traceable.
Ryan was made. Okay.
Who was she with? We've had reports about a tall, gaunt-looking hobo. He wasn't here last night?
I get plenty of bums in here, but nothing to fit that description.
lying.
The likelihood is that whoever she left here with
That
killed
was
her.
obvious.
Give it up, Benny.
All right, 2 creeps were all over her, promising to take her dancing.
You get a good look at these guys?
Sure. I got a good look. One of them was a sailor in uniform.
A sailor.
His cap said, USS Indiana.
That could fit the role.
The other man?
The other guy?
Doesn't
is
fit the
Richard
cutscene.
Bates. He's sitting in the
But
back
also, we
right
didn't see
now.
him get attacked. That's it.
Red polo shirt.
Okay.
Any idea where she was headed?
Nope. I didn't get that.
Did they say? He said
Something
he cares.
wrong, pal? I can pour you a couple fingers if that'll help.
It's just he said he cares, so I doubt he wouldn't know where she's going. Yeah. Okay.
The husband said she wanted to go dancing.
That was
And she always
because I was like, it
wants
looks
to
like he's
dance
telling the
when she's
truth,
been
but
drinking. She was trying to talk some guys into taking her to one of the dance halls.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Clough. We'll take it from here.
Hey, no problem.
This is Bates.
That's him.
LAPD. Don't make me chase you, shitbird.
God damn it, motherfucker.
Can't let the son of a bitch get away.
Bates!
If we
Just
not-
want to talk.
Come on, we got a ride. Get in and drive.
I got you. Thank you.
I thought you were gonna leave me there.
Who knows what this guy will pull when he's cornered? We could have a killer on our hands.
Yeah. God damn it.
Come on, Phelps, you're letting this lust get away from you.
He's up there.
I don't think the killer would be kicking back in the bar where he met the Vic in.
Listen, a creature of habit is your killer. For some reason, they're sticklers for routine.
Uh-oh. No, I'm not gonna lose him. Okay. That took me a while to get back on track, but I didn't lose him.
He's showing you how it's done.
Hey, look, this heart.
Maybe you shouldn't have waited for me, Phelps.
Hey, that was your fucking fault. Actually, really didn't wait for him at all.
Phelps, you gotta get me closer.
There we go. Just trying to ran into him. That's what I always do.
Let's end this farce.
Okay.
Keep it steady and I'll try to bust his tires.
All right, you got me. I've had
Show me
enough.
your hands.
That
Okay,
one
Bates.
is perfect.
You're gonna answer some questions.
I have a choice in this.
No, you don't, after that shit.
Last night, you went drinking with a lady in the bar. Now she's dead. And your face is all messed up.
I'm in the clear on that. She preferred a sailor. You could lay it off on him. Are we finished?
Gone. Have anything? I don't think I have anything specifically for that, but I'm still gonna doubt.
Do you want my partner to sap you? Tell us what we want to know.
She was okay. Drunk. Pissed off at her old man, wanting to go dancing. I thought I'd ply her with a few drinks and get my end away. Looks like your salty had the same idea.
Okay.
So what happened when you left the bar?
Sailor boy laid one on me. A cheap shot. After that, I don't know.
You've done time, haven't you, Richard? Is that why you ran?
I'm on parole.
On what offense?
Sexual assault. Look, I was lying there on the sidewalk. He flags a cab and jumps in with the broad.
We're taking you in, Bates.
How come?
Just for a chat.
Well, one is for that, and two is because you violated your parole.
I'll explain my theory of once a degenerate, always a degenerate.
Take him to Central. He's a material witness in a murder case. Find him a cozy cell.
Richard here knows the drill.
Alright, cool. Let's go ahead and find real quick.
It's him.
Oh, I was like, where the fuck is it? It's right there.
Operator, message for KGPL.
I heard him jump the fence behind
Putting
me.
you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help,
How can I
detective?
help, detective?
There we go.
I need an APB out on a yellow cab, number 3591. Ask dispatch to relay all sightings to car 11K.
No problem. I'll get on the radio.
Were there any incident reports filed in the vicinity of Barron's Bar on North Beaudry Avenue? We're tracking a sailor who was involved in a fight outside the bar.
I can check the reports, detective.
What the fuck
I
you
have a
doing back
message
there?
for you from Captain Donnelly. Message reads, James Jessup, U.S. Navy able seaman, has information relevant to your case. Jessup is currently being detained at Central Station.
Could be our man. Thanks.
Alright. Actually, let me go get the hobos real quick.
I think we ought to investigate the hobo lead.
Well, if you think we ought to, then I guess we ought.
Alright. This is just so I can have that info ready. Hurry your ass up, bro. Jesus.
Car 11K, we have a response on your APB regarding yellow cab number 3591. The vehicle has been identified at a gas station. Now heading west on 7th Street.
Garage on 7th Street. Let's hit it, Phelps. The cab driver might tie this whole thing together.
I hope you're right.
Actually, let's just go for the fucking cab then.
You see our taxi anywhere?
Okay, I'm close to the cab. Oh, is that it right there?
3591, that's him there, Phelps. Hit the siren.
What did I do for the siren?
Why aren't we back at the house?
Oh. I should get close to it.
LAPD, we're investigating a murder.
What's that got to do with me?
The fare you picked up from Barron's Bar last night. What was the woman wearing?
It's a green dress. Oh, don't tell me something's happened to her.
Tell me about her.
She was with this sailor. He was all over.
Okay, that fits with
She wasn't
everybody
having
else
any
so
of it.
far.
Said she just wanted to dance. But he had that look in his eye.
Where did you drop them off?
It's at the Crystal Ballroom.
What time?
After midnight. 12:30? Something like that.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
Well, that's gonna ruin my day.
I don't know if there's a way to actually turn on the siren.
Units in the vicinity in any Central unit. A 211 and shots fired, 410 South Flower Street. Units that can handle code 3 identified.
Actually, I want to go back to their house and see if I can get any more questions about him. Okay, here we are at the homo. I went back to the house, but I couldn't do anything over there. I couldn't talk to him, or anything, or find any clues. So I'm guessing it's just either I missed a clue, or I just have to come
We're
back to
looking
him
for
later.
a tall man with a disfigured face. You know him?
Huh? What? I fought in 2 wars, you know, son. I think I earned some peace and quiet.
Ah, the bum isn't here. We should follow the lead. These guys can wait.
Okay. Well, I guess that was a waste of my time anyways. Alright, fine, let's go over here. Here we are. Yeah, I went to the hobo spot, and I went to both the house and the hobo spot, and both of them were just a waste of time.
He's in interview 2.
Thanks.
Okay.
What do you make of him?
Sailor on furlough who looks like he's in trouble and knows it.
Here's interview 1. Wait, where's interview 2? Interview room 2.
Detectives Phelps and Galloway. We know why you're here, Jessup, so it would be best if you answered our questions truthfully.
I don't want any trouble, that's why I'm here. I heard on the radio about this lady getting killed. I got leave from my CO to come down straight away.
So why did you kill her?
I didn't kill anyone. Look, you need to believe me.
Let's start at the beginning.
Okay, well, get some questioning.
You went to Barron's Bar. What time did you arrive?
I got a 24-hour pass. I got there around 7.
That's where you met Teresa Tarleton?
Sure. We had a couple of drinks.
What do I have for evidence? Okay, we don't have anything for evidence.
So you tried to make a woman who was incredibly drunk?
Look, I'm not proud of myself, but I never hurt her.
You took her dancing?
That's right. Caught a cab to the Crystal Ballroom.
Okay.
You had a fist fight with Richard Bates over Mrs. Tarleton.
You met the guy? He's a creep. You should take a look at him for this.
He's pointing the finger directly at you, Jessup.
I only had one night before I was back in the tub. He had all the time in the world to look for some action. I belted him. I'd do it again. She was better off with me.
Sure. You're a shining example of chivalry, Jessup.
Yeah.
Where did you go after the Crystal Ballroom?
I think the wind had gone out of her sails by then. She caught a cab, and I caught a bus back to the base.
That's a lie. Because, yeah.
You're lying, Jessup. Tell me where you went.
I'm telling you, I caught a bus back to the base. What makes you say different?
Okay.
Why would I have walked myself right in here if I had something to hide?
A lot of people do that.
The cab driver said that you were getting pretty familiar with Teresa.
That's not how I'd put it.
So the last thing you wanted was her playing hardball. Did that make you mad, sailor?
But there wasn't.
Yeah, it did. She knew what a guy's looking for. All broads do. Dancing comes second.
And what happened at the Crystal Ballroom?
Nothing. Not even a little hand relief. She had another couple of drinks. There was no fun left. Just poured her guts out to some bartender.
We're holding you till we can clear this with the driver.
Yeah, my CO said as much.
Can you put the guy in 2 in a cell and inform the commander?
Sure, detective.
Sorry, dog's
Got a
barking
message
again.
for you. Sighting of your disfigured hobo on Grand between Temple and Sunset. And it looks like the Beau has a record, too. He's wanted in connection with 2 female assault.
Thanks.
Okay, cool. There's the hobo. Yeah, let's head over there.
3 suspects in the can and 1 on the hoof. And still no hard evidence on any of them.
KGPL to car 11K.
Yeah, I mean, that's probably gonna happen sometimes.
11K, go ahead.
Patrolman reporting that Bobby Ross's car game is breaking up at midnight.
11K, roger that. Plenty of time to get downtown, Cole.
It's possible. Have them bring him in.
Okay.
KGPL, could we have Lars Tarleton picked up?
11K, roger.
Here we go. There's a hobo camp. Another one. This window should have my guy. Oh wow, he's about a shotgun. What's up with this ominous ass music?
LAPD! We'd like a word
close
with
the
you. Save it
gates
for
soon.
someone who's interested. They're fascists. Come to move us on and steal what little we have left.
6 rounds won't get us far.
I need you to stay copacetic, fellas. We need to hold out to the cavalry.
How do we do that like this?
Buck up, keep him down, fellas.
If you want your rightful share, we need to fight for it!
Your disciples know what you did. Killing make you feel powerful.
You're doing me a favor, partner. Get that disfigured son of a bitch and the rest of his ass.
There we go. Whoop that ass. Cool.
What's your name?
Comrade Stalin.
Very funny. We'll find out from your personal effects.
Stuart Ackerman.
You're under suspicion for murder, Ackerman. We're taking you downtown.
You can't do anything more to me than what the Japanese have already done.
I thought the Japanese did. Like, can't keep using that as an excuse. Like, obviously not me as a person, but my character, like...
The Kremlin's over here, Phelps. Toss it and see what you find.
You know what I just realized? I don't think I found a newspaper. Oh, here's a rope again.
Looks familiar. Safe bet it'll match the mark under Teresa Tarleton's chin. Ackerman doesn't look like much of a dancer.
Crystal ball. It makes me wonder if someone's just planting this evidence here. Even then, though, like a lot of these people are doing a great job defending themselves. They are. Okay, let's get this newspaper. Because I didn't find a newspaper in the last mission, or I don't think the last 2 missions. So I might have missed some.
Still working, Jack. I'm off to the Lighthouse Club in Santa Monica.
Hello, Jack.
Yeah, dude.
Mr. Benson, this is Courtney Sheldon. It's a buddy of mine from the war.
Well, I'm sure you two will want to polish some old war stories. Good evening, Jack. Mr. Sheldon.
Good night, sir. Take a seat, Courtney.
We need your help, Jack.
I told you I would have nothing to do with that.
I'm fine too, Jack. Medical school's going well. I got a part-time job.
Do dope peddlers need part-time jobs?
We made a mistake and we're in trouble, Jack. A local gangster, Mickey Cohen, is putting on the squeeze.
So hand it over, walk away. What's stopping you?
We had a deal with them, that they would dole it out slowly. They said they would supply abortion clinics and doctors, but they've been moving it on to addicts, and they can't cope with the purity.
So your problem is with gangsters being dishonest.
My problem is that people are dying, and that if this gets back to us, we'll all end up in jail.
So how am I supposed to help, Courtney? This isn't the war. I can't just wave a magic wand and clean up your mess.
We want you to negotiate, Jack.
only thing these guys understand is force, Sheldon. They got to the top back east by proving to be more vicious than the English, the Irish, and the Dutch. They make their own laws. That's the nature of a secret society.
I mean, they do seem pretty, like, as soon as he disagreed, they just ordered him killed.
You want to be a doctor. How can you fight with that? We are better trained, Jack. I didn't make it through the war to come back to this kind of shit, Sheldon.
Yeah. I'm actually finding these flashbacks pretty interesting. And I wonder, like, is that guy supposed to be the serial killer, or maybe the doctor? Because we've only met the doctor, like, current time once. As Phillips, or whatever her name is.
Did you ever hear of germs?
Are you drunk, mister?
The heck?
That's the cop from the newspapers.
Yes, I am. Y'all the hobos who fucked up. Okay, I think I'll go back to the police station. Cause
Down the street, one was assaulted.
what I'll do actually is I'll run over to the residence one more time and see if I can get anything. But if I can't, then I'll just cut that out and just like I did with the hobo and just go straight to the exterior. So yeah, see you guys whenever I get there. Alright, here we are. I actually wasn't traveling with my partner there for a while because I just left him at the hobo place because he was just moving so slow and he just straight up wasn't
Going
moving.
this way.
Couldn't hear.
Ackerman, you were in the Marines.
How do you know?
The Corps selected big guys for flamethrower duty. That's how you got the burns.
Life expectancy was 5 minutes for a guy in flamethrower detail. What kind of a government puts weight like that on a man's shoulders?
You'll get no argument from me.
Yeah.
It was a heavy load.
You feeling sorry for this smelly fuck?
Why did you kill Mrs. Tarleton?
I have no recollection of the people I have killed.
Lies.
You hate women, Ackerman?
More than you could ever imagine.
How much did you hate Mrs. Tarleton?
I ache to put my seed in them. Afterwards, I have no use for them.
Okay.
A bus driver dropped Mrs. Tarleton near your camp around 2 a.m. Why did you take her up to the hill?
Which hill? I have many places. I go where I please.
Hers. Let's see.
You are clearly insane.
I don't think I had any
Ackerman.
proof.
The state of California does not execute mental patients.
I don't know the names of the women I've killed, but I've killed many of them. Their necks are so fragile.
Stuart Ackerman, I am charging you with the murder of Teresa Tarleton.
Okay. That was it. That ended abruptly. But hey, I'll take it.
A man down on his luck I can abide. But a filthy red who chooses to live outside the rules of society, I cannot stomach. Maybe poor Teresa Tarleton will provide the catalyst we need. I've spoken to the chief and the mayor, and I think it's time we sent some men in to remove the godless and send them on their way over the county line. A grand day that will be, gentlemen. and the grand result you have brought me. You two are fast becoming my finest crusaders.
That one was pretty easy. Wow, I missed 5 clues. Damn. Notorious. Notorious. A lot of vehicle damage. The bus driver who delivered Teresa to her death might have had a chance to testify. Might have liked a chance to testify. I didn't even know I could get that. Like, where could I have gotten that? I guess probably some of them, because I did miss 5 clues. I probably could have gotten a bus ticket or something. But, yeah, okay. Let's move on to the next one.